Hi everybody and welcome to Violet Flame Tarot. I'm back. Yes, I'm back. I'm Lauren. Life has gotten in the way a little bit. 2019 has actually turned out to be an absolutely great start. So what I thought I'd do is I'd change a little bit, things up a little bit for us. I'm going to go ahead and do all of the readings in one video and timestamp them for you because it is a shit ton of work to do them individually. And it's going to be kind of an interesting, it's going to be a little bit of a new format. So I want you guys to tell me how you feel about it. So without further ado, in this video, I'm going to keep shuffling just because I can. In this video, we're going to go ahead and get our messages for January. We're obviously getting them out a bit late, but like I said, life got in the way. Got really nailed badly with the flu, so if I'm coughing, luckily you're far away and it's not going to affect you, but it may affect my reading temporarily. So anyway, we're going to start out with our fire signs. We're going to find out what's happening with our fire signs. Happy 2019 to everybody. As I said, it's started off with a bang. Things are great, with the exception of a little bit of a throat thing for me. I think we've got some great energy coming this year. So, here we go. Let's just put these off to the side. And let's start with, what did I say? We're going to start with fire. So Aries, let's start with our Aries folks. What is happening for Aries in January? Overall energy for Aries is the Eight of Wands in reverse. So we have some stuff that is coming in the upright. Of course, the Eight of Wands is a lot of activity, a lot of fire energy, a lot of wonderful, stuff coming from all directions. This is a little bit of stall out. It doesn't mean that it came to a complete halt, but it means that there is a bit of a slowdown, that things may be not coming in quite as fast as you wanted them to. Yeah, okay, so interesting layout here we have for Aries. We do start in the center of the spread with the Eight of Swords. So what are you tangled up in your head about? Whatever you're confused about is probably what's causing this slowdown. This is a self-sabotage card. So I'm getting from you guys that you're having some sleepless nights. You're being very, dare I say the word stingy, about your feelings, about letting go of something or moving forward with something. Clearly the energy is here for it to move forward. It looks to me like you are the one that is sabotaging the progress. Being an Aries myself, this makes perfect sense to me. Yeah, this could be love life, but to me it feels almost more like starting a new adventure, starting a new business, starting a new, turning over a new leaf in terms of your business and your financial prosperity. You are your own worst enemy, my friends. You are holding on too tight. That is the message for our Aries for January. So you guys chill out, okay? Let go a little bit. I really feel like I'm getting a tight feeling kind of in my chest about the way you guys are, maybe you're afraid, whatever it is. That's what I'm picking up. So you may be, sometimes the cards will show you this is more of a protective message. It's possible our Aries friends are being protective because there are a lot of things coming at them and they want to be sure that they do the right thing. That's also kind of what I'm getting. You're being a little cautious, but in that, be sure you're not holding on too tight, okay? All right, let's go Leos. What's happening, Leo? What's happening, Leo? And the overall energy for Leo is the Sun. All right, so you guys are getting, or girls, are getting clarity. Lots of clarity. The center of your spread is also this little stingy guy. However, he has appeared in the reverse at this point. So you're letting go of holding on to something. You have realized that I feel like I get the sense that some nastiness is over. The Sun card at the top of the spread is just awesome. It tells me that things are really, really clear to you. The sun is shining, moving forward. Everything is very kind of clear, out of the way, all this stuff, because you do have the Page of Swords in reverse, which is a young energy, usually with a message in reverse. It could have been a convoluted message, which makes a little bit of sense because your money, your overall security with regard to home and finances is a little bit upside down. So there may have been a little bit of, at the end of the year there, some kind of a hiccup in your finances. But you saw it, and I feel like you corrected it. There was a mixed message. There was somebody, I'm getting this person, which is not making me real happy. This is the Seven of Swords, so he is appearing, or she. There is a little bit of deception in your near future. I don't like to read predictively, but when I do see this energy, it sort of tells me that in January, there may be something that you kind of have to watch out for. It could have had to do with the fact that this sort of little squabble or whatever happened at the end of the year, there may be some residue from that. I would be on the lookout, or at the very least cautious about your finances moving forward. I feel like you have some clarity. It's there for you to, be able to manifest it. But yeah, having gone through whatever you did in the last month with either a person who was undermining you, a situation that was undermining the financial or the growth of your home. I also get the possibility that this could have to do with your house or your home life, not necessarily emotional with people, but your home itself. Your money was a little upside down, but this person's still appearing. So that just means, could be somebody kind of hanging around in this energy of whatever happened before, or what was in the past about your home life being a little funky. And I say, you got the sun out, so keep your eyes out, because that sun really does illuminate whatever's still floating around that's not 100% fixed or resolved, I should say. All right, let us go to Sagittarius, right? Yes. Gosh, it's all the Sudafed. I can't even talk. I don't even remember what my name is here. It's my Sudafed. That's what I'm going to blame here. All right. Aries, Leo, Sag. What have we got for Sag? Come on, Sag. What have we got for January for you? Your overall energy is that of a feeling of lack. Perhaps you are feeling left out of a club. Or you're feeling you've got some choices to make. There's some loss here. You're getting over some loss. Again, I feel it's financial. It's funny. Usually at the beginning of the year, everybody's trying to recoup from all of their Christmas loss. So I do mean loss sometimes emotionally too, because a lot of times people pass away at Christmas, which is really sad. But it does happen a lot. But when I say Christmas loss here, I'm speaking of financials. Everybody's recouping from how much money they spent on Christmas. That is possible. Because here you are the Nine of Coins, which is a fantastic person who is very, very fertile in their finances. Looking good, being able to spend what you want to spend, feeling pretty comfy and cozy in your, just all ways, really good with yourself. But this is about coins, so usually it's about finances. In the upside down, something went a little upside down again for you guys too, possibly in the not too distant future. You may have been given some choices, or you're being given some choices now to change that. I would say the cards are telling us to get over the loss, and it seems that you will be. This could have been a little bit of a business loss, a bit of a hiccup financially, but I don't see that you're totally recovered from it at this point. So yeah, 2018 kind of kicked your butt a little bit, Saggies, and it looks like you're kind of getting over it with this Five of Cups being in reverse. You are not as emotional about it as you were. You've got some new opportunities and some new choices to kind of straighten this out, but you were a happy camper and then you weren't. So, okay. So yeah, you, it's going to be a little slow going in the beginning of the year here, getting past, because it looks like through January, you're still going to be feeling a little bit of lack, okay? Still feeling a little bit like you are missing some coin, like we all do, right? Yeah, we sure do. How many of us overspent at Christmas? Say I. I'm saying I myself, and yeah. Well, there's an Aries for you, right? That is me, an Aries for you. All right, here we go with our earth signs. I love my earth signs: Virgos, Taurus, and Capricorns. Virgos, Taurus, and Capricorns. Let's shuffle a little bit more for you because we like to shuffle. These cards are... This is Ciro Marchetti. He's, as if you guys know me, you know I love his decks. They're very clear. They kick you in the ass. If you don't want to know the answer, don't ask, because these cards really will tell you. If you guys are readers yourself, this is the Legacy of the Divine. Fantastic cards. You're going to love them. All right, so here we go. Virgos, what have we got? All right, you've got some money. Boy, everybody's money these days. Here we go again. 8 of Wands with the Virgos. I think the Aries got this as well. However, Virgo, you're in the upright. So you have things going on. You could have some connection with a fire sign because you did have this come up for you, as did the fire signs. Or you could just be having a lot of shit happening to you with regard to money, cha-chings. Money changing hands in a good way. Lots of choices and new opportunities and ways to spend it. You could be looking for a new home at this point. You could be getting very, looks like you got some choices. So you guys may have ended up pretty nice, landed on your feet really well at the end of December, because you are, I do see the money changing hands. I do see money moving through the system. I also see the Page of Cups arriving with his little cup. And this little guy is usually representative of some kind of an emotional, somebody bringing something emotional to you. Sometimes it's a birth. Money, sometimes it's an emotional decision. You could be making an emotional decision about possibly moving. You feel like it's 2019. I got a lot of choices. Look at all these choices here. Woo! All these choices can also translate to illusions and confusions too, so be careful. But it does look like there was a new person enter very soon, or a new emotional opportunity. You could be meeting someone new if you're single. This is just a little glimpse. And you could be meeting this person at work, because again, we are getting money changing hands, things happening, new things, new ideas, new choices. I feel like you guys have really kicked off the year with the beginning of a good outlook. And with the Page of Coins, Page of Cups showing up right here, it tells me that something good is coming in for you. You may be getting some clarity about about what you love, who you love, and that's where the money is, begins to move, putting money in the right direction, putting greasing the wheel, so to speak, in your business or your personal life. It could be either or, but whatever. Virgos are looking awesome. Okay, so you guys, yay. Okay, that's a great reading for you guys. Sometimes we get a lot of weird stuff, but if you've been watching any of some of the other readings on YouTube, it seems that the energy is just flowing much more freely since January. Everybody's sort of let go of something, which is just amazing, because we've just had so many years of, times of, where everything is stuck, energy is stuck, and that's not good. So maybe everybody's going to be getting some good readings in January. So far, I don't think anybody's got anything real bad yet. Here we go, Tauruses. You want to break our streak, right? All right, Taurus, work and overall energy for you guys is the moon. All right, so you do have some things that you have yet to find out. The moon card always tells us that there are things in the shadows that we don't necessarily know. I'm going to take this one too. This is also a major arcana card. This is Temperance, which is representative of patience, taking your time, being kind of half in one thing and half in the other. Don't move too quickly. Think about things. There are things you don't know. And, whoa, okay. I think you have some conflict with regard to your work and your home life. You have the Happy Home card, which I really love in the I won't say past, maybe last month-ish. Things were happy and cozy. You've gone back to work in a very diligent manner. There's teamwork. But there is the devil. So you are either, I get that you're trying to, this year is what I'm feeling, Taurus, is that you are trying to battle perhaps some of your old demons, and you've made a really good start. The cards are telling you that, to be patient. There are still some things that could trip you up, okay? But getting your ducks in a row as far as your home and your work, this looks really good to me, these two cards together. So I feel like, yes, you are doing a really fine job of that right now. However, the devil showing up doesn't make me feel great. That it could be representative of you surfacing again in the not too distant future. There could be someone coming in who is somewhat manipulative. Somebody that you don't know a whole lot about, or somebody that you thought was something and they ain't. They turn out to be something they weren't. It's a struggle, and he's facing into the spread, which means he's coming in, or this energy of the devil. So this can be, addictions. It could be your own addictions. Watch out for them. They're still there. They're not gone. We still have the moon, but you are really, really starting out in a great way to manifest what you want as far as the Ten of Cups and happiness. And I feel like you're going to have a little bit of a struggle with it. You might have to beat this guy down again. It's either a physical person, could also be a Scorpio entering the scene. Sometimes I just like to mention that because that's what comes to me. But I get more of a feeling like it's just not over yet. It ain't over yet. You may still have demons that you're trying to battle, as we all do, but yours may show up a little stronger between now and the end of the month. Okay, and Capricorn. What have we got for you? Capricorns. Capricorns, how are you, my Cappies? How are you all? I would love to have you guys like and subscribe the video. Share if you like. I appreciate that. I am a new channel, so I get so excited when you guys click on and give me thumbs up, and even when you say something that maybe I don't like, I still can deal, right? It's YouTube. But again, I appreciate all my subscribers. I appreciate all my crystal lovers, because you know that I love crystals. So click on my Etsy store below if you guys want some crystal energy to help you in your daily life. Crystal energy is just so important to connect with, and it can shift your mood on a dime. It really can if you know how to work with it. So check it out. I always have lots of crystals near me. So if you have any questions about them, let me know too, because I love to talk crystals. Crystals and tarot. All right, here we go, Cappies. What's up for you guys? Center of the spread, King of Wands. Wow, we've got a lot of fire energy here. Didn't mean to pull that card, but I did. So I'm going to go with it. The overall energy here is somebody has left the building. All right, you've got somebody who has left in the past. It could have been someone who was a woman. We have a woman, a very controlling woman here. Boy, we've got the Emperor and the Queen of Swords, and some loss. Immediately what came to me is we may have lost a parent. I apologize, and I feel very, very sorry if that is the case, Capricorn. I'm sorry for your loss. But I see a strong woman energy. I do feel like you're not going to be over it for in the real short term, you're going to be suffering, and it is an emotional loss of some kind. I feel like you may have brothers or sisters. You may be the one that is in charge of this person's estate, because I see you as definitely the one who is the action taker. Also, we have the Emperor. He's also, well, he can represent fire. You've got 2 fires, so you've got 2 action. You've got either 2 different people. You've got an older brother or another brother, somebody in the family. These are the 2 family members that are very, very strong-willed people. But you may be the one in charge, or there may be a little bit of an argument as far as who's in charge, because this Emperor can sometimes be overbearing. I feel like you are. I feel like you've got it together, though, as far as the way, yeah, especially with this person leaving and this Queen of Swords. I feel like it's a female figure. You may have lost a mother, and you are still mourning that loss. Okay, so again, that's what I'm coming through. I don't see anything here about work. This feels like some kind of a power struggle over a woman. Could also be, if we take out the scenario of someone passing, there could be a woman that 2 people are struggling over, or a Queen of Swords energy, and you lost, perhaps, or you're sad about it. You could have been kind of, and this could be whether you're gay, straight, male, whatever. Queen of Swords energy is just a very, very direct, very, very to the point person. This is who we are dealing with, this energy. And we have 2 distinct fire signs here that are distinctive personalities that are pretty strong, and we've got the card of loss. So again, either it is a woman that has passed that you are having a family struggle with. However, I feel like you're going to end up in control of it. Sad, but in control. Or there's a third party situation, and you might lose, actually. Or you may be sad about the fact that you found out that this person cheated on you and there was a third party. So, okay, that's Capricorn. Kind of convoluted there. Interesting cards can go either way. I just love tarot, you know? It's like so cool. You can always just go. It can flip, you know? We could go from having a great reading to all of a sudden, you know, something really bad happens. But it's not necessarily predictive. I just really like to read the energy of the cards and see what sort of comes up in my own intuitive nature while I'm reading. That's how I do it. I don't think there's anything so magic in the cards. I think it's just the way they fall, combined with what my intuition is getting from them. And that's the magic of tarot, you know. And if you like me as a reader, great. If you don't, sometimes you may resonate with somebody else, but that's the way I feel about it. It's not, you know, these are pieces of paper, beautiful pieces of paper that have gorgeous depictions of the human experience on them. But anyway, I digress. Some people really just don't understand the way they work, and they think there's all this like secret magic in it. And as much as I'd love to admit there is, and there is, right? We'd love to believe that. It's kind of all about the reader and the connection of the reader to the actual images, and that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother video. All right, here we go, Libra and Gemini, Aquarius. Here we go, air. Libra, what's up? Oh man, holy cow. All right, Page of Swords. Sorry about all the vocalization there, folks. Page of Wands, little person who is trying to get something done. Move my spider here. Isn't that spider cool? It's like the coolest spider you've ever seen. I got that for Christmas. I love him, or her actually. Her name is Charlotte. She's my spider. Okay, Libra, we got issues here. Right now, at the moment, your world is completely shaken. You have the Tower card, So something very big has just, or will be this month, shaking the shit out of your life. I feel like it may be another a fire sign that's actually involved. It could be a child that is upsetting the family dynamic. This can sometimes be, you know, a child who's kind of acting up. You could feel like you have been reduced to a child in this situation because the overall energy is that of so much change so quickly. It has sort of catapulted you back into your inner child, and I think it has to do with some, well, we have the devil in reverse, so that will be leaving. Whatever this bullshit happened, and it may be with, and it's funny because this showed up for Taurus. So if there is a connection between Libras and Tauruses, I believe that this, it's possible that that person could be leaving your life. That's great. You lost patience, or somehow the temperance, the balance got off in a situation, and I do not feel like this is work. Somehow I feel like this is emotional or family oriented. I don't see any coins. I don't see any cups, but it feels to me, and this is where I talk about, you know, the intuition. It feels to me like something has happened with regard to a relationship that got off balance. You're trying to hold it together, or it could be a relationship between you and a child, you know, your child. But it is just freaking rocking your world right now. The devil is leaving. The bad shit is leaving. So if you just found out about this and you are trying to get up, and this could be you also, just again, retreating back to your inner child, but picking up the sword and just saying, okay, I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get through this. I feel that very strongly. Also, whatever has happened is definitely survivable, but it may be kind of bad for you. And if it has to do with a person, it could be a Taurus, could be a Scorpio. We also have fire sign here too, with somebody's left, somebody's done something really hideous. You're trying to hold it together, but fear not, that mofo is leaving the building soon. So just gotta keep your head up on that one. Wow, Libra. Here I just got through saying, well, you know, there's just no bad readings this month. Wrong. I won't say that's a bad reading. That's just more of a protective reading. That's a reading that says, watch out for the bad stuff. And I feel bad for you, for Libras, if you're already in the middle of it, because that's good. All right, who are we on now? We're on Geminis. This is fun, trying to do this all in one video. That's interesting. Let's see how it works. It's certainly easier for me in the uploading situation. It gives me a chance to ramble a little bit more, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. And I hope you all are doing well, okay? All right, here we go. We're on Gemini. What's happening, Gemini? Geminis, the overall energy for you guys. Queen of Swords energy. Here we have for you guys. All right. Very, very feisty female energy, Gemini. Something's moving and shaking for you, and I believe you've sort of, look, this is what I get. I feel like you have kind of pushed your way through in an aggressive way, which is not really a Gemini feature. Or if this is not you, it's somebody who is being extremely aggressive and sort of just, you've heard the expression, a bull in a china shop, you know, just sort of like going through it, knocking shit over. You don't care what's in your way. You have this Page of Swords who, you know, was once up. He kind of came like, I got an idea. Look at my idea. Nope, you don't want to hear his idea. You don't want to hear this King of Wands idea either. Something is just, this is just a hard no, okay? You've got the Ace of Swords, which is an idea, a message, again, being turned down. You are holding your ground on something, Geminis. Okay, you are either holding your line on something very important, or somebody else is. And this could be you that's being kind of stomped over and like turned over. There could be some fire energy. This could be it could be a work related sort of, I feel like it's a standoff. Somebody is just not doing something and this person just wants to win. Okay. And that is a female. It could be a mother-in-law. It could be some kind of a relationship you're having with somebody who just is not having it. They don't want to hear what you have to say, or you don't want to hear what they have to say. So I see stubbornness for Gemini definitely in this reading, folks. So let's try and all play nice in the month of January. But right now, you guys are pissed about something, or somebody's pissed about you, and they don't want to let go of it. So hang in there. The month will be over soon. It's amazing how fast time is. Oops, this one turned over. It's amazing how fast time is starting to go by, isn't it? You know, there, all this. Really, the days and nights just go by, and then all of a sudden it's the next day, and the next you turn around, and everybody just needs to live their life the best they can every moment, which is pretty lame advice, but it's really true, right? I mean, God, everything is going so quickly. All right, Aquarius, what's going quickly for you, if anything? Let's see what your life's going on. Let's see what you guys have going. Aquarius. Ooh, we got the death in reverse, death card in reverse. So something just ended but is now over. All the goodness will begin. And the wheel is behind it. So the wheel is upright. Whatever died, and that could have been all the crap in 2018 or something, it's over. It's done. You're dealing with the aftermath and the great let's move forward. Like I was just saying, time is moving so quickly. The wheel always just kind of tells us, get on with it. Get on with it. I see you being manifesting in one way, letting your guard down. I see you letting go of a little bit of control here. This is a good reading. In the center of the spread, I have the Seven of Wands. This guy generally is a little bit defensive. When he's in the reverse, he's sort of softened a little bit. You also have the Faith card, which is the Hierophant or Hierophant, or however you want to pronounce that. This has to do with faith, spirituality, traditional values, and you have the Magician. So between the Magician and the Hierophant and all this shit being gone behind you, the wheel, you giving up control a little bit. I feel like it's possible some of the Aquarians out here that I'm reading for are kind of letting go of that, just holding on so tight. You know, this year, more go with the flow, letting go of what died, literally just saying goodbye to that shit and embracing the wheel, which is the newness, the new point in your life that's starting. You know, the wheel is always, when the wheel is in the upright, that's divine timing. And when you've got the Magician and the Hierophant, this is divine timing, my friends. So Aquarians, you guys are just absolutely ripe for manifestation this month. You've let go of some of the control, which is so cool, because sometimes we are our own worst enemies when we just try and hang on so tight that everything just slips through our fingers. We don't see that the more we just let go, the easier it is for life to manifest. So very, very nice reading for, I think I said Aquarius. Yes, we're Aquarius. All right, here we go with water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let's go. See what's happening with Cancer. How are you guys? How are you guys, Cancers? I'm hoping that you are doing well. Like I said, I'm going to timestamp these so that you guys get to flip through. But if you don't, if you want to cross-watch your friends, there's that as well, which is fun. So watch the whole video if you can. If you would. You'll have a good time, I promise. Okay, let's go. I didn't mean to look at that first. I'll look at that last, but I'll look at it now again. Okay, Eight of Cups. Somebody's leaving. Someone's thinking of leaving. Someone has left or said goodbye. The ball dropped. It's 2019. Someone has said goodbye to a whole lot of pain. Okay, so Cancers, there was a lot of pain. You left. It was causing you pain. It may have been a narcissistic idiot because we have the Emperor in reverse. Somebody who was not playing with a full deck. Okay, you also have the Queen of Cups. She's a very, very gentle energy, and you also have some deception. So in the past, something hurt you very badly, or somebody. It could have been another water sign, or this could be you. Or you will be emerging from this situation much better off, having dumped whoever it is that was causing you this kind of physical pain, emotional pain. You said bye-bye to this jerk, all right? Because the Emperor in reverse, nobody wants to screw around with that guy. That person is either crazy, batshit crazy, or they are, sometimes the Emperor in reverse can depict a narcissism. So there was a whole bunch of bad stuff that happened to you not too long ago. I'm going to say it had to do with relationships and emotions because I do see the Queen of Cups here who I feel represents you. You are going to come out on top. I feel like this stuff is behind you. You're taking, you just said no to this Emperor, okay? And I think you knew there was some deception or somebody either cheated on you in business, a family member said something about you that you found out about, something that hurt you badly, and you just said bye-bye, or you will be cutting this person or this situation out of your life and moving forward in a much more gentle manner. So that's real good news for our Cancers. I love to see the Queen of Cups in the upright because she's always such a gentle, logical, and gentle energy. Scorpios. Hey, Scorpios. How are you guys doing, my Scorpio friends? All right. Spirit, tell me what we have in store for Scorpios for January 2019. It's wonderful. Wonderful brand new year, full of possibilities. Listen to me just being all positive, right? I'm trying to be. It was a rough year for me last year too, okay? Give me a break. All right, Scorpios, here we go. I love it. So far, I love it, love it, love it. Yes, ding, ding, the world. Scorpios, you are on top of the world. You have come to a brand new impasse. I mean, I won't say impasse because impasse means you can't pass it. So we've chosen the wrong word. Let me rephrase this. You have come to a new pathway, okay? A new point in your life where everything is behind you and you have a new opportunity. Now, it could be an impasse if it turns out to be something that's difficult to get by. But it's an opportunity right now for all of this stuff to be behind. And I do like that. It looks like it has to do with money. You may have had, you're saying, look at this guy, he's like saying goodbye to all of this stuff, and he's jumping off into the new world. So here you are with you, standing at the precipice of a new opportunity with the Ace of Coins. Beautiful, beautiful. The Ten of Coins, which means you're almost there. I mean, I feel like you may just be kind of being given an opportunity. Things started off very well for you in 2019 or will, okay? Because you're already sitting well. And I feel like this may be a card of appreciation. You know, you may be noticing, hey, I really ended up well in December of 2018, really did bring me a new opportunity. I'm already doing well. This Ten of Coins is like cha-ching, okay? And you've got a brand new, like a blank slate to have to start over. So you may be appreciating what you have and be given a new opportunity, which is awesome. The Five of Cups in reverse, your sadness is over. Your loss is over. Absolutely. Whatever this was emotional, since this whole reading really feels to me to be more just overall stability with regard to property, finances, and home and health. There could have been a point where I almost feel like this guy's like, I'm healthy, I've survived. You could have found out, you know, that you survived cancer or something horrible. You could have gotten some fantastic news that you are clean and you are ready for anything, because this card is just so beautiful. The loss is definitely over, and you're at a 10 here at the 10 of coins. So congratulations, absolutely, to my Scorpios. Good things coming, sad things leaving, all good news for Scorpios. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful reading for you guys. All right. And we have Pisces, our Pisceans. How are you guys doing, my Pisceans? Pisces, my fishies. Let's see what Spirit has to say for you for January. Oops, the cards are getting messed up. January 2019. I appreciate you guys hanging in on the video. This is the first time that I've actually done this in one take, which I really like to do, because it once my intuition gets flowing, I like to kind of keep going with it and not have to make any, I never make any edits anyway. I usually just do the signs individually, but I'm trying to do it in one video because it's a whole lot easier. And like I said, once my intuition gets flowing, it really feels good to just go with it, because that's what tarot reading is about. It's all about intuition and my connection with cards, and you and all of you who will be viewing this video after January. If it resonates with you, great. Let me know. Leave comments. All right, here we have our friends Pisces. What's up? We have the Chariot in reverse. Okay, something got slowed down there. I'm also going to take this one, the Lovers. I'm going to take this one to the Tower in reverse. I'm seeing a lot of major arcana for you guys. Major arcana represents the major aspects of our lives. So when they all show up at one time, they're the biggest things that you need to pay attention to. All right, so Pisces, let's get started here. I got a lot of work to do here. Okay. Well, I feel there's been this is definitely you, and this may have been something that happened in the maybe last month, maybe a couple weeks ago, maybe just you've been dealing with it over the last several months. But we have an Emperor in reverse, so we definitely have a Empress in reverse. We have a controlling, I don't mean controlling in a bad way, but we have a woman who is typically really together, really fertile in her, not only just in her, body. The Empress represents someone who is a fertile and oftentimes pregnant person, but fertile in knowledge, fertile in just life, knowing what to do, being very comfortable with herself. She's in reverse. So this person is either sort of became upside down. This could represent you. There is some sadness, and there's somebody who's leaving. We also have a tower moment, which has passed, some travel, which didn't happen, and the Lover's card. So my guess would be that my Pisces friends have been going through a very, very traumatic parting of some kind. It could be a breakup. I'm getting Lover's card, so I'm going to say it's a connection. It could be a divorce, maybe at the end of last year. It's over. It's whatever. This Tower card is in reverse, so it was either a near miss or it's in the past. You are still suffering with it, however. It's still hurting very badly. This Empress in reverse, I'm not sure if this represents you or the loss of this person. And there is some travel involved. So you may have decided to leave a marriage. A marriage may have decided to leave you. I feel like you're still sad about it. You will be taking all of the knowledge that you've kind of learned from whatever this traumatic experience has been, and it looks pretty bad because you have the Tower and you've got the Lovers and you've got the Three of Swords, which is real heartbreak. But you're going to be taking it and you're going to be moving on from it. Okay, so that is the good news. I feel bad. The Empress in reverse could be you, and it could represent you just being out of whack over whatever has gone on. You just don't feel grounded. The Empress is always very grounded. She's always, like I said, fertile with knowledge, fertile with energy. She's like Mother Earth. Somebody's just upside down. They're just not. They've been screwed around. Something happened, and it just most likely relationship related. It could be someone has passed recently. It could be a mother figure. Oftentimes the Empress is a mother, and she's moving on, and you're sad about it. It could have been a spouse, a sister, a family member that has passed, but there is also the possibility that it is a breakup of some kind that was really, it looks like it was pretty nasty, and it did throw you for a loop. However, this person's moving on in their boat, and most of the time these little knives or swords mean, I'm thinking of the Tarot of the Vampires, because I was just looking at that deck and I was thinking of knives. The swords represent messages, information gathered, things to be said, things that didn't get said. This card often is a depiction of movement and challenge and change. It looks a little dark though. It's kind of like, it's not like a happy card, but this person is leaving nonetheless. They're leaving this sadness behind. So if someone did pass, I'm really sorry about that. It could have been a loved one, someone you had a connection with. It was big. It happened quickly. It doesn't look like it was, it didn't look like it took very long for it to happen. Or if it was a breakup, it happened like boom, and it freaked you out really bad. Turned your inner, this is a card of strength and being able to just sort of keep it together with the horses. She's just got her hands on the reins here, and she's handling both horses really well. And in this way, no, there's just like loss of control, loss of being stable. So, and just moving on from it in a sad way, but knowing that life will go on. So it'll get better. It will get better for you, Pisces. And if it's a relationship, or if it was a family member or somebody that you did love that passed, I'm sorry, because it does look like you are or were, might still be stinging a little bit from some sadness, but it's going to pass. So that's what I have for you guys for January 2019. I did want to add a little extra on the end of this video. I want to pull an oracle card from my deck, the Oracle of Echoes. This is a card deck that I introduced last month to you guys. It's a watercolor deck. It's self-published. Woman's name was Anna Christina Torian. I did get it on Etsy. Beautiful cards, really cool. The colors are amazing. And again, I don't usually like watercolor decks because they're usually not powerful enough for me. I really like very strong colors, very bold colors. But this one was, I love it. Its messages are really neat, and they hit you in just the right time. It's kind of spot on as far as usually what I'm thinking or what I need to be paying attention to. So I'm going to be pulling this one for everybody. One card for everybody for January 2019. If you're called to watch this video, hopefully it will resonate with you. But this is for all of us in January of 2019. A warning. A warning. So this card, and I'm just going to show you it again. You've got the raven or the crow, or I guess that's what that is. And you've got that skull in the background. So this card is not a bad card. It's just saying watch for the signs. Keep your eyes open. You know, a lot of times we're just sort of walking around in life without paying much attention. A lot of things we can sidestep, a lot of problems, a lot of adversities, a lot of conflict we can not have to deal with if we just watched for the warning signs. So this card is just reminding us in January, watch out for the warnings, okay? Because they're going to be there. Tap into your own intuition and see if you can't make yourself happier and save yourself a whole lot of angst by just keeping your eyes open, and remember that gut feeling, because that's your most important faculty. Whatever you feel in your gut is usually right. So watch for the warnings. That's our card from the Oracle of the Echoes. I'm Lauren, once again, with Violet Flame Tarot. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next month. And please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment. And I love you. Welcome back. Happy 2019. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.